Hi everyone, I'm Riel, and you probably don't know me, and that's totally fine. I'm not a vlogger, really, but last year I did try to take random videos of myself talking about books. So basically, book hauls, books that I liked, or books that I got excited about, or books that were lent to me by a cousin of mine. So basically what I did then was like take random videos random times, and that was probably because last year I stumbled upon the community of booktube and book talk. I did try my hand at book talk, but I wasn't really good with that. And I tried not I guess I still try, I still do, but I'm not really, again, good at it. So I decided to try YouTube, but then I didn't really get the chance to edit those videos, and then I totally forgot about them because I got so busy with life in general until last night when I was cleaning up my PC and saw those videos, and I thought to myself that, hey, why not compile them to one file, one video, and it's sort of it'll look like a journey of 2021. Videos that you're gonna see are not like the whole haul that I got last year, but I did try. So again, this is like a compilation of videos, random videos that I took last year. Not necessarily hauls only, not necessarily sharing the books only, because I did I did read a lot of books last year. I'm not sure if I took a video of myself, because again, whenever I take a video of myself, it's usually on a whim. So I probably didn't take a video of all the times that I finished a book or recommended a book. And I probably did not take a video of myself unboxing all the books that I got, but here are some of it. And for today, I am going to show or share with you some of the books that I have been addicted to the past few days or weeks or months, kung anong gusto nyo. So, little background, guys. The books that I'm gonna show you are not mine. Okay, so these are actually books that I borrowed from one of my cousins. Shout out kay Miel. Okay, sige. So, again, hindi ko pa ito nababasa lahat kasi syempre nagtatrabaho din ako. Pero, meron ako mga ilan na may idea ko or nabasa ko na. So, ngayon, i-share ko lang sa inyo briefly. Wala talagang balak mag-film. This was not in the itinerary, but I felt like I should film this kasi I really appreciated the gesture. So, kung abot man to or hindi sa vlog, edi okay lang. Wala namang duh. So, yan. Okay. So, actually, yung nag-iisang author na hindi ko pa talaga nabasa, or hindi man nag-iisa, I'm sure madami pa akong hindi nabasa, pero sa mga na-recommend ni Miel, isa sa mga hindi ko pa nabasa is Hollyborn books or fiction novels niya. So, yun yung i-share ko sa inyo ngayon. So, actually, isa pa lang yung natapos ko sa mga nahiram ko kay Miel. Ito. So, It Only Happens in the Movies. It's about Audrey na sobrang, I wouldn't say she's pessimistic, but she's not a fan of romantic films, and then she meets this guy, si Harry, na sobrang charming yung character niya. It's hard not to fall in love with the characters. If you're like me, na we're so intent on fiction, we're like immersed to the core. Medyo wala ka na social life kasi babasa ka. You will love Harry. But actually, the story, I guess it says in the title, it's, paano ba mo kuha ng wala reflection? Yan. It's not like the movies. Yan. Sobrang 5 stars. 5 out of 5 stars to. 5 Goodreads stars. Kasi sobrang na-enjoy ko to. Lahat ng proseso na pinagdaanan ni Audrey, it's something that you can relate to, or probably napagdaanan mo one way or another. Maybe not the exact scenario, but the thought process, it's there. And grabe rin yung strength ng character niya. So, I guess evolution ngayon, or I call it evolution kasi I've been reading young adult books since I was in grade school. So, nagkakaroon din talaga ng changes about the voices ng mga authors na nagsusulat ng young adult fiction. So, yun. Ngayon, so ito yung nag-iisang natapos ko sa mga pinahiram ninyo. So, kaya rin ako nang madaling mag-video na kasi babalik ko na to sa kanya. Okay. Ngayon, ang ongoing ko at matatapos ko na is ito, yung The Places I've Cried in Public. So, ang hirap kumuha ng angulo ha. Ayan. Ang hirap pala maging filmer. Sorry lang. Medyante ako eh. Tawa ko sa sarili ko. So, ito. So, yung kwento naman nito is si Amelie, nag-visit siya ng places kung saan siya umiyak before. Basically, parang nagkikwento siya at the present, but the chapters are taking you back dun sa mga flashbacks when she met Reese, itong guy na love niya, ganyan. So, dito na ako sa part na to. Aesthetically, napakaganda. So gorgeous. Aesthetically, wala kang masasabi. Look at the edges, diba yan? So, purple siya. Yan. Okay, sobrang ganda. And, grabe lang. And, by the way, shout out to at the Bargain Reader. I ordered a few bookmarks sa kanila and a book na I'll show you in a separate vlog, mga hauls ko online. But one of the bookmarks that I got is ito, which I'm a fan kasi of Shadow Hunters. So don't mind the nails, by the way, kasi wala tayong time. Green. I'm not alone wherever we are as one. Kasi sobrang fan ako, so may rune siya, and at the same time, being a reader, kapag mahilig ka talaga, it feels like you're never alone. Yan. Kahit mga pinagdadaanan ka, try mo magbasa sis. So, okay. So, yun yung mga currently na Hollyborn na na-enjoy ko. Gumulo. So, dahil dyan, ngayon, ipapakita ko naman sa inyo yung mga, kung paano ko siya susunod-sunodin, yung plano ko. So, actually, ito na yung sunod ko. Kasi, ito, yung We Are All Lemmings and Snowflakes. Kasi, this is the next one na standalone. So, I'm not gonna tell you what it's about kasi you can easily Google it sa Goodreads. I just wanted to show you yung books. Actually, talaga, yun lang yun. For myself, I guess. Okay, ngayon, meron din siyang sikat na series din. I think, ang tawag sa akin, The Spinster. I'm not sure. Spinster, wait. Hindi naman masamang hanapin natin, diba? So, since, so guys, makikita niyo, hindi talaga ako prepared. Tingnan yung itsura ko. Hindi, hindi ko kasi, wala talaga akong balak na, na mag-vlog. Kasi nga, dami tayong ginagawa. Pero I felt like I owe it to myself. I've not slept since 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Sobrang busy-busyhan si ate mo, girl. So, I felt like I owe it to myself to give myself a few minutes to rest. So, your life should not be dictated by whatever. Wala akong masabi talaga. Okay, The Spinster Club, yon. So, siya may cheat code ako, guys. Type, just visit goodreads.com. Para sa lahat ng readers dyan, alam niyo yan. Yan ang cheat code natin. So, okay, so yung first book nun is ito, yung Am I Normal Yet? So, I guess this book deals with issues that are really, really present mula pa noon hanggang ngayon. And we cannot deny na it's happening. It happens to a few people. I've known of people who are dealing with disorders. No? I wouldn't call them disorders, but she's undergoing kasi that's why the question is, she has a lot of meds, I think. But if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me and comment down below. Kasi, again, hindi ko pa siya nababasa. So, and actually, I would only know of kung ano yung nakasulat dito. Iniiwasan ko magbasa ng comments sa Goodreads and as much as possible. Kasi, tinatry kong i-break yung pagiging mahilig ko sa spoilers. So, the first thing that I did is ko inaalam yung kwento niya. How Hard Can Love Be is the book 2 of the series. Yan. Ganda no, super nakaka-fangirl. Alam mo yung kahit di ka nagbabasa ng libro ni Hollyborn, pag nakita mo to, aesthetically gorgeous talaga. You don't have a choice. Diba? Next is the third book. So, ito yun. What's a Girl Gotta Do? I think ito naman is dealing with, if I'm not mistaken, it's like feminist eh. So, maybe, medyo mga Moxie vibes siguro if you watched Moxie sa Netflix. I'm not sure if it's original Netflix, pero I've watched it. Pero not the whole movie. Which, if or when I am with Thea, my cousin, so, siya yung kasama ko sa Get a Life Vlogs. Kapag nagkasama kami, I guess we can discuss yung mga ganung movies. Kasi siya talaga yung movie buff sa aming dalawa. Talagang fiction reader lang ako. Or nanonood man ako, naka. Pag talagang sobrang trip ko, Gossip Girl. Sorry. So, yan. So, ito yung fourth book ng series. Binilin sa akin ni Miel kasi actually, hindi ko alam na series to. And again, hindi ko siya na-research. Mahilig lang ako sa e-books din. So, bili ni Miel na huwag ko itong babasahin hanggang di ko nababasa yung first 3 books. So, sumunod ako. Yan. Ang ganda no, aesthetically. Hardbound to. Purple. Grabe. I love hardbounds kasi ganda niya aesthetically. Pero ang hirap-hirap niyang hawakan pag nagbabasa at saka pag nagbabalot. Gets niyo ba yun? Mga pa-readers ko dyan, mga ok. Ganda ng spine ha. Gusto ko. Tingnan nyo guys. Hollyborn collection ba? Shout out kay yan. Ang ganda ng spine. Grabe. Wait. Tingnan ko kaya kung hawakan. Pero yung bigat. Di ko rin alam ba't ko pinahirapan yung sarili ko. Oh my gosh. Check it out. So see? Pak. Ayan. So, again, wala pa ako nito. Hindi akin to at ibabalik ko na to. Kaya siya inaayos kasi ibabalik ko na siya. So, shout out yung sa mga manliligaw sa akin dyan. Baka naman. Char. Wala tayong time sa ganyan, guys. So, wala tayong kung yung seryoso akin, joke lang yun ah. Okay. So, pag-iipunan ko lang din muna yun. Kasi, pinangako ko sarili ko na bago ako bumili ng mga bagong libro, kailangan naubos ko na yun sa bookshelf ko. Which, alam din yan na lahat ng readers, kahit di mo pa ubos yung to be read files mo, magbabasa ka. Yun. Next is, so si Amiel kasi, nung nakita niya, nung nag-dive kami sa ibang, sa specific genre ng young adult fiction, nag-recommend siya sa akin ngayon ng titles na she thinks I will enjoy. So, ang cute kasi, she sent also these books. She lent me these books. So, ito yung Bookish Boyfriends. A Date with Mr. Darcy by Tiffany Schmidt. Kung mali yung pronunciation ko, feel free to correct me. And The Last Boy and Girl in the World by Shaban Vivian. Whew! Okay, pangalan pa lang, challenge na. Okay, quick backstory din. Meron akong kopya nito. So, itong dalawang to, meron ako, pero nasa BF. And, this is the second year that the lockdown was announced and I was not at BF. So, nung nakaraan, I was at Bulacan, 0 books. So, napa-order ako online. So, The Vampire Academy yung in-order ko nun. Shout out. So, separate story. So, sa ibang vlog, ikikwento sa inyo kung paano ako nagkaroon ng haul during 2020 lockdown. But this is 2021. Abutan nga ako dito and si Miel, so she lent me this. So, sa akin, good idea din na pinahiram niya. Kasi in the event na hindi pa ako maka-uwi or makabiyahe papuntang BF, at least, diba? Meron akong matitira from my own shelf. And guys, don't get me wrong, hindi ako nag-iipon para lang i-display, or hindi ako bumibili ng books para i-display sa room ko, and nasa stranded siya doon at binabasa ko ng nihiram ko. Hindi ganun yun. I'm the type of reader na mahilig akong mag-ulit ng binabasa ko. That's why I buy the books. So, kapag na-enjoy ko siya ng sobra, nasa shelf ko talaga yan, at uulit-ulitin ko yan. Every time na may mood ako na, gusto ko mag-Abby Lines, or gusto ko mag-Colleen Hoover, or gusto ko mag-Twilight, uulitin ko siya. Pero, kapag meron akong binasa na hindi ko naman nauulitin, and wala siyang sentimental value sa akin, I give it as a gift. So, sa mga tao dyan na naka-receive ng libro sa akin, huwag kayong ma-offend na ang binigay ko sana hindi kayo na-offend, ang binigay ko sa inyo is something from my own shelf. You have to understand also na na the fact na nanggaling siya sa shelf ko is actually telling you that you're so important sa akin. Kasi it's very hard for a reader to let go of his or her books ng ganun lang. And sa akin, it's more meaningful if I give something sa'yo from my own shelf kesa bigyan kita ng binili ko. Kasi, so wala lang, ewan ko, ba't ganun ako mag-isip? Weird ba? Parang feeling ko kasi, ano yun, parang, alam mo yung parang kinausap ka ng libro na huwag mo ko bigay, pero binigay. Okay, so parang babies no? Parang anak, yun. Okay, so, yun. So, bukod doon sa nirecommend ni Mel, meron pa siyang dalawang nirecommend sa akin. Favorite niya daw to, one of her favorites na series. Recently rin, na-addict ako sa Tiny Pretty Things na TV series from Netflix. It's about a ballerina, and I think a murder case. I wouldn't call it a murder case, but sort of like that. So, it's all about mystery, like, parang, yun nga, pag ni-research mo siya, parang Pretty Little Liars ng ballet, something like that. So, Black Swan ang peg niya. Beautiful series. So anyway, na-tap niya ulit yung pagkahilig mong manood ng mga mystery and killing, ganyan. So, na-appreciate ko na sobrang timely na si Amiel recommended to. One of Us is Lying, and yung book to niya, Two Can Keep a Secret. So sabi ni Mel, it's something of that genre. I haven't read this, but I've heard of it. I've known of it kasi sobrang popular din to, bestseller din siya. Pero hindi ko rin alam ba't ko pa siya binibili. Siguro kasi so for a while parang na-addict ako sa fluff, or fluff tawag ko, pero tama ba yung term ko? Nag-invento kasi ako ng words. Nag-invento ako ng meaning behind the words. So kasi light romance lang. So, ito kasi murder, diba? Pero, or I think parang murder. Ganun yung peg, kasi yung font, tingnan nyo, parang dugo, diba? Dugo ba yun? Or nanghula lang ako. I don't know. Oh, papak! Oh, yan. Actually, hindi ko alam ginagawa ko, kasi unang vlog to. Yan. So, guys, yun. Hi, guys! Welcome back to my vlogan. Nasa G Drive lang ina-upload. So, it's me again, Riel. And for today, videohan ko yung mga hauls ko for this lockdown. Kasi tomorrow may pasok na. So, hindi na siya lockdown. So, lahat ng bibilin ko tomorrow onwards, hindi na pasok. Okay, so, based sa order kung paano ko siya binili, ganun ko ipapakita sa inyo. Okay? So, okay na. First book haul for this mini haul during the lockdown is itong DC Icons, I think book 2, if I'm not mistaken. Batman, Nightwalker, written by Mary Lou. So, I think nagkaroon sila ng project. Random House yung publisher niya. So, siguro sila. Kasi, isang series, DC Icons. Iba't ibang superheroes ng DC. And, ang galing kasi iba't ibang authors din. So, all of them written by different authors. All are best-selling authors, by the way. So, si Mary Lou, I haven't read yung sikat niya na series at all pa. So, mapapansin niyo, nagbabounce yung light, diba, yung video. Kasi, ugali ko rin laging may wrap yung libro ko. Kasi, may plastic cover siya. Kasi, collection natin to. So, yan. So, book 2. Okay? Yung book 3 niya is Catwoman. Meron na ako. I think months ago ko pa nabilin. Pero nasa BF. So, nasa QC pa ako. Sige, dito ako nabutan ng lockdown. So, syempre may haul din ako dito and may book collection din ako dito. Meron din ako nabili pala. Sorry, bago to. Nabili ko yung Love and War ng Alex and Eliza trilogy. Pero hindi ko siya mapapakita ngayon kasi napaship ko na siya sa BF. Nandun na siya. Yun yung una ko nabili. Kasi nauna ko nabili, before pa yung book 1 and book 3. Pero hindi ko siya binabasa, agad ko nabili yung book 2. So, nabili ko yun sa National Bookstore. Nung isang sale nila, I think 4-4 sale nila yun, na hardbound rin. So, buo na yung Alex and Eliza Trilogy ko na hardbound. Yun lang, hindi ko sila kasama ngayon kasi pinaship ko sila public CPF kasi nga andun lahat ng box ko. So ngayon, kaya ako maraming maipapakita sa inyo na hauls kasi kakabili ko lang sa kakarating lang nila. Okay? So ito sumunod. Batman. Okay? Again, meron na ako ng Catwoman. So, yan. Okay? So kasunod nito is online ko yung binili. Kasunod nun is ito. Yan. Superman. Dawnbreaker. I think this is the fourth book of the DC Icons series. So, ito naman is written by Matte. Yan. Oh, by the way, ito, yan, nandito sa likod. Mapapansin nyo, hardbound siya. Kasi, shout out sa bargain reader. Sa kanila ako bumili online. Ang maganda kasi dito, hardbound siya and very affordable yung naging price niya. So, kinuha ko na siya. Since fourth book, huwag kayong madismay. I'm the type of reader na if it's a series, hindi ako masyadong mindful. Hindi mindful eh. Parang sa akin, kung isang part ng series na soft na paperback, tapos the rest are hardbound or the other way around, bigs na hardbound and paperback, okay lang yun. Although, may times na parang minsan nakaka-bother siya, pero di all the time. Sobrang rare na mabother ako na paperback, hardbound. Walang problema sa akin yun. Enjoy ko. Sa akin talagang important. Minsan yung edition din niya magkakaiba. So, minsan di ba parang merong London edition, English edition, etc. etc. London, ano daw? Parang ang joker, di ba? Sinasabi ko. Pero hindi, totoo, di ba? Iba-iba edition niya. Minsan iba-iba yung cover niya. Pero sa akin, wala naman siyang difference. Basta, mabubuo ko yung series and pareho yung content. Wala akong issues. Although, as much as possible, I get yung same. Siguro as you mature, no? So, pare-pareho na siya ng itsura. Para, ang ganda sa shelf. Ganon. Okay, so anyway, so yun. So, ito yung sa lahat ng DC Icons. Ito yung nag-isa kong hardbound. Yan. Si Superman. Superman. So, yan. Ito yung other books niya. So, first book niya is Wonder Woman, Warbringer. Tapos, si Batman, Nightwalker. And then, si Catwoman, Soul Stealer. So, si Catwoman nga, as mentioned earlier, meron akong kopya sa BF. Paperback din yun. Nakuha ko rin siya on a sale. So, actually, lahat ng DC Icons ko nakuha ko sa sale. Okay, so, syempre, since meron ako nung tatlo, di ba nung wala ako nung book 1? So, shout out sa We Bear Books. Yan. Yan. So, I got this also on sale. Sobrang good deal to kasi very affordable. Very affordable siya. And at the same time, baka siyang bag. Edges niya, puting-puti. Alam niyo guys yung tipo na na parang yung reader, binili niya to out of curiosity. Tapos, let go niya na rin. So, this is written by Labor Dugo. Oh, by the way, si Catwoman was written by Sarah J. Maas. So, ito, Labor Dugo, which sobrang popular ngayon si Labor Dugo. Kasi siya yung, sobrang popular ngayon si Labor Dugo kasi siya yung writer, siya yung author ng Shadow and Bone, which nag-hit sa Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi alam ko, parang pinag-usapan yata like season 2 or less. Alright, so from the first part of my haul, kaya papakita ko sa inyo ng buo. Yes! DC Icons. Brief background kung bakit ako bumili ng DC Icons. Initially, hindi ako super fan. Hindi ako masyado sa superheroes talaga. But I do read comic books. Meron akong mga Archie collections. Probably separated. Ang ganda ko. Pack. Ganda kasi sa spine niya. Check it out. Sa spine niya, yung mga superhero logos yan. So, DC Icons. And iba't ibang author. Ganda, diba? Ganda. Ito sa shelf, I promise. Excited na ako ilagay siya sa shelf. Excited na ako basahin siya. So, excited to read them. So, balik ako sa background. Nabutan ako ng lockdown dito sa Quezon City. So, this is where my brother and my mom lives. And my brother and I had been spending a lot of time together. We've always been close. So, recently, meron siya pinapanood sa akin, yung parang New 52 series ng Justice League. It's cartoon, pero matured audience yung target niya. So, may may pagka-gore. Yun. So, nung naglalagay kami nun, nung nanood kami nun, na-engage ako sa DC Comics. Dahil doon, ay syempre, hindi naman ako masyado talaga sa cartoons. Pinapanood ko siya, ngayon ko siya pinapanood. Nasa 4th or 5th movie na ako. Tapos ngayon, napabili na rin ako ng libro. So, yun narinig niyo sumisigaw kanina, kapatid ko yun. Malapit ko na mahula ang video. Yun, so, influence to lahat ng brother ko. I super appreciate this. Okay, so that is for the first part of my lockdown hauls. Next, sunod, ano ba sunod? Lockdown. Lockdown. Okay, so, naalala nyo, like, last week gumawa ng video about Holly porn books, which I started reading and sobrang nakaka-addict. Because of my cousin, niled niya yun, diba? So, yung brother ko, one time, sumabay ako sa kanya kasi in-order siya online. So, sumabay ako. Bumili ko ng book. So, meron ulit ako nakuha na good deals. Good deals siya. So, I ordered 2 more books. Ito. Something in Between by Melissa de la Cruz. And The Manifesto on How to Be Interesting by Holly Porn. So far, good review siya. Ito, I think, is dealing again with ang ganda ng edges, so, diba? Yan na, nasa title naman na. So, yung main character, gawa siya ng paraan para maging interesting siya. Kasi parang nobody siya or, siya pinapansin mga tao. So, boring daw siya. Yung sub. So, actually, because of the author. Diba? Hindi ko pa ito nababasa. Ganda, parang yung the places I'd write in public. Diba, violet. Ito naman. Purple. Ito, orange. With nagalit. Ganda. Very ganda. So anyway, this book talks about Brie and her journey on becoming relevant or popular. Kasi, according to her, she's boring, she's not interesting. So she has this list of, or like a manifesto on how to become this very interesting person, very relevant. Siguro gusto niya maging relevant or feeling irrelevant. So, which total lie, by the way. We're all relevant. Ganun talaga. Lahat tayo may worth. Yeah, so at what cost? So, ganda, diba? This is true Hollywood style. Yung aesthetics niya, pati yung theme, pati yung tema nung libro. This is so Hollywood. Excited to read this. So yung kanina, fantasy, is mga superhero yun, diba? Or sci-fi ba tawag doon or fantasy? Medyo blurred sa akin yung legs. I think they're both beautiful. So ito naman, I think contemporary. Young adult pa din. This is definitely contemporary young adult fiction. Something in between Melissa de la Cruz. Melissa de la Cruz is a Filipino writer na she is also the writer of Alex and Eliza trilogy among other popular works. Descendants, alam ko siya din. So anyway, ito, sobrang na-curious lang ko kasi this is, 17 fiction siya. Harley Quinn. So I think this is discussing about immigrants. So nung binasa ko siya, parang lumalabas, nag-expire na yung visa ng family ni Jasmine de la Cruz, which is yung, Jasmine de los Santos. Nag-expire na yung visas ng family ni Jasmine de los Santos. So they are Filipino immigrants. So illegal na sila sa States. More or less, ganun. Ano pa? Yan. And real threat of deportation, syempre. So, yeah, magre-rebelde siya, and then she meets new friends, such and such. So, yung journey niya, figuring out anong trip niya sa buhay niya. Kundo dun na, good deal din to. Bagong bago, sis, pack. Diba? And I think hard to find na to. Hindi na siya madaling makita. So, something in between by Melissa de la Cruz. Kung mapapansin nyo, sobrang sabaw ng mga sinasabi ko about the books. Kasi number 1, excited na akong basahin sila. Number 2 lang na makikita to. Ay, naglalaro na ako. Kasi nga nanood ako booktube. Okay. So, last part of the haul, yun yung online hauls ko. Last part of the haul, last week, I think it was sa one day of the week, after working hours, inaya ko yung mommy ko na pumunta sa Fully Book. Shout out, Fully Book Katipunan. Actually, hindi. Fully Book UP Town Center pala. Yun. So, pinagbigyan ko yung sarili ko sa luho ko. Although, sa mga pinakita ko kanina, parang yung mini haul na yung pinagbigyan ko na yung sarili ko. Pero pala ko, gusto ko madami pa. So, bumili ako ng iba pang libro. So, mostly, ito, I think, are all young adult. Actually, majority, if not all, of the things that I will show you are young adult. I have 4 more books for this haul. So, ito isa. Hot British Boyfriend. Grabe nagbabounce yung life. So, Charm by Christy Boys. So, admittedly, it was the aesthetics that got me, and then I've heard about this. I liked the synopsis, pero initially, I loved the spine and the cover art. Sobrang coffee tea. So British. Char. Okay. So ito yung isa. This is the only, by the way, of the 4 books that I got sa Fully Book, this was the only paperback. The rest are hardback, which I'm about to show you now. Okay. Beautiful Wild by Anna Godperson. If I'm saying their names wrong or the titles wrong, please need to comment down below. Okay. A glamorous journey turned perilous disaster, a belle of high society, brewed at sea, a love that will change her forever. I think the setting is around 1905. So, I think her name is Italia. Ang ganda. So guys, huwag kayong magtaka. Nakakita ko ng mga nakasulat lagi sa front page. Don't judge me. But, whenever I buy books, I sign them. Hindi yun feeling ko author ako, hindi. I sign them, I put yung name ko and the date. Not really the month and the year that I got the book. Kasi nga, I collect them. So, in the event that I grow older, I will remember, hey, I got this last year during the lockdown. Or sometimes, if they're gifts, I ask the people who gave them to me to write. I ask the people who gave them to me to write a little note or a little dedication for me. Lingera ako. So yun, si Vida, I think si Vida, yung main character, has this whole plan, which will actually most definitely change, including yung tina-target niyang kasalan. Kasi this is set during the year 1905. So at the time, high society, girls, they have to get married, blah 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 blah. You know the drill. You know the society then, based on history. So, yun, she's targeting someone, but then hindi niya nakasama yung concept ng best friend yung tina-target niya na magpakasalan. Which yun, makakasama niya in an island. If I'm not mistaken. Yun. So yun, na-stranded sila sa island. Kasama niya yung target niya magpakasalan, tsaka yung best friend. Which, I'm pretty sure, sa synopsis, feeling ko yung makatuloy. But I wouldn't know. Hindi ko pa siya nasimulan. So, ayun. Why did I get this? Number 1, aesthetics. Sobrang ganda. Number 2, it's a standalone book. Now, I love book series, by the way. Gusto ko yun. Nang ulit ako, you saw my Disney icons kanina, my city, my Mortal Instruments, lahat yun. Okay, kompleto. Pero, kapag stand-alone siya, mas love ko siya. Ganda. Yun. Okay. Last 2. So, my next book is What's Not to Love by Emily Riverly and Austin Simon Coca. Again, pag mali yung pronunciation, feel free to comment down below. This is a new release book, I think, and nakuha. Pero it's a fully book, so binili ko siya agad. Ito yung unang book nila, if I'm being honest. Yung title. And ito ko, bibili ko lang din, hardbound. Abot ng doon din sa BF. So, bala ko, since pasok na ako bukas, pag nakabalik ako ng BF, kukunin ko yung dalawa. Marathon ko na. Sayang eh. Yan. So, ito. Ito naman, ang eksena nito is, lagi silang magkakompetensya. But syempre, tulad na natin magkakompetensya. Because it's only natural that you fall in love with competition. No, pero syempre, this is young adult fiction also. So many good reviews. I posted all of my hauls dun sa all of the books that I got during the lockdown sa bookstagram ko. And one user particularly commented this book na sobrang ganda nga daw. So ako, I'm so excited to read this. Okay. I love young adult contemporary. Gusto nyo ako regalo. Young adult contemporary. Last, but definitely not the least, and hinuli ko siya. Hinuli ko talaga to is the one I'm currently reading. Final Fantasy 15, The Dawn of the Future. Ang pakaganda. Okay, so maganda, diba? Nakakatulala. So, initially, na-capture ako ng aesthetics. Ang pakaganda ng cover. Sobrang romantic na napaka-magical nung aesthetics niya. And actually, naka-plastic cover na siya. Pero pag in-open nyo to, yung loob niya, same picture din na nandun mismo sa heart. Napakaganda talaga. So, this is by Jun Eishima. Saka the Final Fantasy 15 development team. So, ito, si Noctis, saka si Luna Frey. Ang ganda, diba? Tapos yung likod, ang ganda. Kasi ito yung, diba, puro drawing siya. Yan. So, Final Fantasy. Ganda-ganda ako sa kanila, pero hindi ko siya binili kasi I thought you'd have to buy the first few books. Or like, you'd have to know the start of the first parts of Final Fantasy. But, my brother is a very big fan. Sobrang favorite niya yung Final Fantasy. So, influensya niya rin to. So, kunento niya sa akin na si Final Fantasy 15, iba siya kay Final Fantasy 7, iba siya kay Final Fantasy 14, sa games, ganyan. So, nalaman ko magkakaiba yun. Pero lang ko na kasi lumalabas stand-alone siya, diba? Ayun, tapos, yung brother ko, winalk through niya ako sa journey ng Final Fantasy. So, if merong advent children, kung merong mga Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12, 14, na nasa kulibok mo naman pinili ko. Medyo pricey lang. Hardbound. Medyo pricey lang siya. Pero, ito yung currently binabasa ko. And, sobrang, sobrang magical. Alam niyo yun. Kaya ako napashadow in book dahil sa Final Fantasy. Kasi, parang suddenly you're in the mood to watch a lot of fantasy things. Wait lang, hinahanap ko lang. I want to show you. Kasi, yung first part, ng book. Wait. So, it's a novel actually. Ayan. Wow. Novel siya. Novel talaga siya ng kwento ng 15. Pero, meron siyang pages na glossy, like a magazine. Ayan. So, synopsis, may pictures. I want to show you. Ayan. So, ito yung first part. Pinakita yung synopsis and yung characters. I'll show you. And synopsis pa. So, pinapakilala yung characters. Kwento nila. Noctis, R&D. Yan. And then, yung cast of characters. Oops. Sorry. So, wait. Nahuhulog yung book na. Ayan. So, grabe. Sobrang aesthetically gorgeous. Pero I have, so syempre, bago ko siya sinimulan binasa, kinalkal ko lahat ng pages na mala magazine. So, in-open ko ngayon because I want to show you my favorite photo. Syempre, bukod sa kasal, ni Noctis at ni Freya. Actually, ang favorite kong photo dito sa book is ito. Nung namatay si Era sa kamay, namatay siya, tapos iyak si Arvin. Kita niyo ba? Ito. Sobrang ganda niya. Sobrang heartbreaking nung picture. Ganda. Super. Ganda, sobra. So, yun. Pricey lang. Pero I think meron pa sa fully book. So, guys, encourage ko kayo. Bilhin nyo to. Supportahan natin. Ang ganda. Yun. So, yun. Okay. So, basically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 books na binili ko during 2021 lockdown. So, this is April. And I have 2 more coming kasi I joined a lot of Facebook groups sa Facebook. I joined a lot of Facebook groups and na related to books. And isa doon, one user recommended yung book depository because they ship international books to the Philippines for free. So ngayon, research ako about it and I tried kasi sobrang fan din ako ni RSK. So I wanted to try kasi sa Amazon medyo pricey yung shipping fee niya. So, nakita ko sa book depository, hindi mura yung libro, pero I mean, hello for the shipping. Na libre. Parang tapatak mga 500 lang yung shipping fee. Hindi na masama. So, binili ko yung book. I got Dr. Dearest ni R.S. Gray and for weeks later, for myself, basta Monica Murphy's 4 years later, I think. Kwento ni Owens, brother ni Fable, ng One Week Girlfriend. Basta yun. Hi everyone! Welcome back to my video na hindi channel because I don't upload. And this is the 3rd video na madadagdag sa G Drive ko. It's me talking about books. So I'm finally home. And I have my books, some of my books with me. So, nasa QC ako ngayon. And again, my library is at BF. But, I had some of my books from BF shipped here sa QC earlier this evening. And I also have 2 new books to start of May. To start of May, right? Because when you start the month, right, it means you have to get new books. Or at least when you're working, you have the means to do it. Kasi it's how you treat yourself. I guess it depends. So, it's already, what time is it? It's already 11 p.m. and kakatapos ko lang mag-work. So, that's why I'm going to be taking, that's why I'm filming. Ang dami ko pa sasabihin, filming lang. Okay, so we have 2 things that we're gonna do today. One, I'm going to show you the 2 books that I got from at Riback Books from Instagram. And 2, we're gonna be showing you all the books that I have shipped from our house at BF hanggang dito sa QC. Since I don't think I'll be able to go back there yet because of the lockdown or sort of lockdown, hindi lockdown. Very confusing stage, people. So, actually, nasira na. Alam niyo bakit? Sinilip ko na kasi yan eh. So, thank you for your purchase. Keep safe. O, diba? Napaka-sweet na Riback Books. Please excuse my nails. Hindi ko pa siya naayos. So, yan. So, thank you daw for... This is actually my second purchase at Riback Books by Instagram. So, when I had my bookstagram ready, kasi nagka-followan kami. And then, the books na sinisell ni Riback Books are all my type or like the kind of books that I read talaga. So I followed them and then sobrang cheap nung mga books niya and yun nga, this is my second time buying. The first one from my very first video, yung kay Wonder Woman Justice League sa DC Icons na series. I got that for a very cheap price. Na mukha pa siyang brand new. So now, I got 2 more kasi they have new I think they have a new collection or they have new books, new products that they're selling. So, these are all pre-loved, by the way. That's why they're cheap, but they're all in very good condition. And so I'm so excited. I actually, again, kaya siya nasira kasi I tried to do that kanina. Tapos napunit ko siya. Which hindi naman surprising since lagi naman talaga ako nakasira. But, obviously, nag-cheat na ako. Before I filmed, definitely I checked it already kasi I wanted to see if I got them right. So again, thank you at eBay Books for the very smooth transaction and very fast kasi I ordered around 5 p.m. and the books arrived at I think 6 or 7. Diba? If you want smooth transactions, basically what you have to do is you follow them on IG, look at the products that they have, and if you like it, comment mine on the picture if you are 101% sure that you are gonna be buying the books. Kasi I buy the books kapag nakita ko may comments, nilalaktawan ko na even if I like the book. So if you are not sure, do not comment please. So may chance pa yung mga gusto talaga bumili. But if you are 110 200% sure that you're gonna buy the book, they will reply to you as soon as pwede, and they will be messaging you. Very quick transaction. They will ask you ano yung preferred means mo or courier. So if you want yung real time, you're either gonna book Grab, Lalamove, or TokTok. Of course, kayo, depends on you. Ako, I use TokTok a lot. It's cool. Fun stuff. So anyway, so syempre, hindi ko na mapapakita kasi nga bukas na siya. Diba? Para lang ma-feel ko na, oh my gosh, nabukas na. Diba? So narinig sticker. Okay, so again, the reason why I take these videos is because I want to talk about books, but I have nobody to talk about them to. Does that make sense? So, what I got are both young adult reads. So I got 99 Days by Katie Coutinho. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so feel free to comment down below if I got them wrong or if I got them right. Tell them, hey, you're right. Okay, yan. 99 Days, and A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. So, itong A Little Something Different, dati pa lang, I already have this sa ebook. I'm gonna discuss briefly about them. And, so, I used to have this, I still have this sa phone ko, my phone. I started reading this, siguro mga around in chapter 5. I got so hooked, I got so interested, but, hindi ko siya tinuloy because I like it so much na I told myself na I'm going to read it ng paperback or hardbound. Gusto ko hard copy. Ayoko ng ebook lang. Gusto ko legit na book. Now, the problem is, this is actually published by Swoon Reads. So, Swoon Reads is like Wattpad also, where writers will put their stories there. Tapos, kapag napili ka, they're gonna publish your work. Pero I think it's international based though. But the thing about it is, kasi si Fully Booked would once in a while have books published by Swoon Reads. Now, yung by the time na I want to buy it na talaga, or I was looking for it, apparently wala na silang stock. And ay mga ganito nga, so hindi naman siya mass produced. So I waited. I'm still waiting until I saw this at Riback Box, and I immediately thought, okay, kailangan ko yan. But, to be fair with me, tinry kong magbilin siya ng April. So, meant to be talaga kami. Gusto lang bumili sa kanya. So, I got it for only like 250 pesos. This is pre-loved. So, hindi na siya yung sobrang bago or sobrang pink. Pero, hindi kita sa video eh. Pero, meron na siyang konti na siyang patches. But again, when you're a reader, what matters is the content. Although, I love the aesthetics. And, parang ang historical niya, diba? Parang, wow, ang dami ng pinagdaanan ng libro na to. Ganun. So, konting sentiment lang, guys. Alright, so, why is this interesting? Actually, this is a story of Leia and Gabe, but it's like a romantic story that is being told by the things and the people around them. So, diba usually sa libro, it's the point of view of either one character or both the main characters, or sometimes like in Percy Jackson, in the Heroes of Olympus' case, all 6 or all 7 of them have their own chapters, point of view nila. This one naman, it's using the point of views of the bench that they're sitting on, the squirrel na dumaan past them, the barista dun sa coffee shop na pinupuntahan nila. So, it's not just their point of view. It's like a telling of a love story using the point of view of other people, the strangers around them, the things around them. So, sobrang interesting. And I think it was well written. I think it's really well written kasi I got hooked around, yun nga 5 chapters na ako sa ebook. Tapos, I told myself to stop talaga. Kasi I really want it in paperback. So, ito. This is what I got at We Bear Books. And the other thing that I got at We Bear Books is 99 Days by Kitty Tuno. Actually, I haven't read any of her works yet at all. But, I think I was at hindi ko matandaan kung warehouse sale, book sale. I got the second book, 9 Days, 9 Nights or something. Parang similar. Tama ba ako? Well, I'll be showing you later kasi I have it naman with me right now. So, ito. So, anyway, what got me interested in this author is one of her recent books, which I will be showing you later. But, when I checked my shelf, yun nga, parang during the sales, I've always gotten pala at least one of her books kasi I like the synopsis. The synopsis is very important sa akin, and also the aesthetics kasi this is aesthetically gorgeous. It's so creative. This one is also aesthetically gorgeous. Isang tingin, you already know it's gonna be romantic, or at least more or less ganun. Maybe a little challenging because of the line or the grids, or diba kanya-kanyang pag-iisip lang yan. Kanya-kanyang kawirduhan lang yan, sis. So, yun. So, that's why I got this. Kasi I actually have the second book already. And it was too late. Like, I already got it when I found out that it was actually the second book. I'm not sure if it's a standalone book. I never searched. Kasi, my style is, when I look at a book sa Goodreads and I see that it's part of a series, whether you can read it ng standalone or not, I would collect the whole thing. If I like one book from a series, I'm gonna read the whole thing. The only series na hindi ko ginanon is yung Co-ed by Rachel Van Dyke, but I don't have the book yet. Online, Amazon. Okay, so anyway, yun. So, that's a different story altogether. So, we're just gonna focus on the things that So, yun. Thank you, We Bear Books, for these beautiful finds. This gorgeous babies. Hanapan ko sila na shop. Alright. So, a few nights ago, I think I've tried to film myself twice yung duration na nasa Pangasinan ako. One, yung Monday night, and then Tuesday night, and then Wednesday night. 3 times pala. I tried to film myself talking about the books that I love, except, the books that I love are not all of them are with me, or the ones that I want to talk about are not with me. Kasi gusto ko, meron ng pinapakita. Kasi the reason why I watch BookTube is because of the books that I see. So, what I did now is, I have a new video that I want to show you guys. So, again, currently I am reading What's Not to Love by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stageman Proka. I'm not sure if I'm saying their names correctly, feel free to correct me. Okay lang. I'm here. So, so far I'm enjoying this. This is about Allison and Ethan, and they are like, rivals, high school rivals. They are so competitive academically. They compete about everything. It's like, the first chapter, ayaw na sabihin kung tungkol saan. Basta simulang chapter pa lang. From the first chapter, the competition is very strong. The tension is really, really there. So I am enjoying this book so far. And the funny thing about it is, these authors already published, I think 3 books together, which is ito nga nasa likod. And the funny thing is, I already have the 2. Out of the 3, I have 2 already. And this is the most recent release, or most recent book na nilabas nila. The funny thing is, ito yung una ko nabasa. Because I just got this. Remember, dun sa video ko about my April hauls, I got this. So, since nakulay ko na kasi to, these books I got for my birthday last March. And then this one I got for my lockdown mini haul, April. But this is the one that I'm reading now kasi hindi ako makauwi sa BF. So, dahil nga makauwi sa BF, what I did was, I asked one of the people there sa bahay dun to help me. So, I got some of my books from BF shipped out from there to here. you see. So that is what I will be showing you guys. So one thing you have to understand is, just like every reader out there, we tend to buy a lot of books even if we haven't read everything yet. So it's like we are compiling everything sa to be read file natin, sa TBR file natin. And that's not bad. Okay, number one, as long as you know what to prioritize. If you have the budget naman, if you can like budget everything, why not, diba? As long as you are not negligent of your responsibilities, I don't see anything wrong in buying the books that you want. So yun. So anyway, I have a very big paper bag here beside me, which I will be opening now. So yun. So I before all this pandemic thing happened, before the pandemic happened, I was always at the book sale kasi I was first employed around 2018, and I started buying more books kasi I promised myself when I was in high school or college na pag nagtatrabaho na ako, there will always be a budget para sa libro ko. And then when I started working dun sa current work ko ngayon around 2019, grabehan na to, parang naramdaman ko talaga na, huy, adulting na, kasi talaga totoong job na. Kasi noong 2018, diba, parang naglalaro-laro ka pa parang yun yung kakagraduate mo lang. So, part-time lang yung work ko noon. So, nung 2019, actual work na talaga siya. So, feeling ko adult na ako. And I started going to book sales or warehouse sales. About na, yun, puro books nga. And, yun, I have a lot of books there na I was anticipating to read. Tapos, so yung 2019, medyo naging pukpukan sa work. And then 2020, nabutan ako ng lockdown, pero hindi sa BF. So, I only have a few books with me, parang birthday gifts pa. So, not even the ones na nasa to be read file ko. So, nandun pa sila. So, madami ako noon. And, ito yung mga target ko talaga na tapusin. So, what I did now is I asked somebody at home to help me yun nga, ship the books that I am wanting to read for the longest time now na nasa shelf ko. Kasi I thought, instead of buying new books kasi hindi ka makauwi, might as well have them shipped. Ganun din naman. You pay for the shipping fee, diba? So, hindi ko lang talaga natiis yung talang pinanta ko sa inyo kanina. Kasi goodbye. good deals to. Good deals. So, anyway. So, ito na nga. Ito yung mga pinaship ko. These are already books that I got way back, but I haven't read yet. So, I am excited to read them now. Yes! So, yun nga. Like what I told you earlier, I also got yung Time of Our Lives. Nitong March lang. Makikita niyo yan. Like what I told you guys, lahat ng libro ko, may signature ko yan. So, may pangalan ko. Yes, I have it. So, Time of Our Lives by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stitchman Broca. I've been wanting to read this. Sa dami na nasa to be read file ko, I don't really remember ano yung mga synopsis nila. But, I remember when I saw this, aesthetically gorgeous. So, kinuha ko siya agad. I was desperate to have them. That's why, tuntua ako sa ng dalawa. Actually, yung cover niya, sobrang lakas ng Cassie West vibes, if you know what I mean. Kasi diba si Cassie West, yung mga covers ni Cassie West, usually parang half ng face and then and then a girl and a guy. Usually ganun. Not naman lahat, but usually ganun. Sa akin, catchy yun. So when I saw this, sabi ko, uy, sobrang YA, men. Okay, so ayokong basahin sa inyo guys kasi I'm sure we can Google it. So what's the point of reading that to you, right? But I just really wanted to show you that this is the one that I've been wanting to read. So ngayon magagahol ako dito kasi kailangan ko na basahin ito. Which is dapat na to dito. Diba? Pero no. Malay nyo, diba? Yung character pala dun sa nauna, sa Time of Our Lives. Mag-appear pala sila sa What's Not to Love. I would never know until mabasa ko siya. That's why I gotta read it. And see? So, if I'm being honest, by Emily Wibberley and Austin Stitchman Broca. So, I told you guys earlier when I was showing you yung What's Not to Love, I already have two of their books. See? This is actually a gift from my favorite uncle and aunt. One of my favorite aunts and my favorite uncle from my dad's side. If I'm being honest. Hindi nila alam na birthday gift nila to, pero birthday gift nila to. So, thank you po. So, again, ang kakaiba lang dito, isa lang siya. So, strong independent. Char. Hindi. But I think this is one of their first books. I will be very honest. I'm not sure if I already have the first book. Kasi again, I have a lot of hauls at home and I haven't gone back for like more than a few months na. So it's a little hard for me to remember. What I remember sa bahay are the books that I've read or I want to reread or the ones that I actually started reading already. Do not judge me, but I do read books simultaneously. Hindi ako nagbabasa ng isa lang. I read both. I read books ng sabay kasi wala lang, pag mood mo, vampire bigla. Currently, I'm also reading Crave by Tracy Wolf, but I don't have my book with me. Again, I left it at BF kasi nga I'm more into YA recently. I mean, YA siya, pero YA, contemporary romance. Kasi di ba paranormal romance. And medyo ayoko ng confusion ko between Hudson and Jackson kasi team Jackson ako. But guys, that is not the point of this video. So let's not talk about that. Okay. Sige. Alright, so those are the first books that I do have. Okay. So, kasama actually nung mga ibang books na nakita nyo na niregalo ko sa sarili ko ng birthday ko or gift sa akin ng birthday ko is actually this one, Prince in Disguise by Stephanie Kate Strong. Ganda, no? Again, I got this at Fully Booked. I got this for my birthday also, si March 2021. So, nung birthday ko, if you look at my bookstagram, I have a book haul, both online and actual, sa Fully Booked. Online for local authors, mainly si Jonax. And then, I went to Fully Booked and got a few English books also. I mean, international books. So, this is one of the books that I got. I got it at UP Town Fully Booked. Sobrang ganda. What captured me, what this book got over me, or what, ano ba sinasabi ko? Ano na ako? Yung na-capture sa akin yung attention ko nito, what captured my attention with this book is the cover. Sobrang cute kasi. See? And then Prince. So, hello, Disney fans. Parang Prince. And then the synopsis is really, really good. But, again, no point in reading it kasi I'm sure you guys could, know about it, diba? Another new book that I got is Now and When by Sarah Bennett Lee. So, I also got this for my birthday. Maganda rin. Actually, ito, I have no idea kung ano to. When I went to Fully Booked, I didn't know that this book existed. Ko siya kilala. I haven't read any of her books yet. But, when I saw the book, aesthetically gorgeous, and then when I read the synopsis, sobrang catchy niya for me. Which I'm also not gonna discuss with you. Kasi, feeling ko, sa daldal ko, I will have the tendency na I was just talking about the synopsis, but I'm gonna end up telling the whole thing, or at least yung idea ko about it, which is not really welcome sometimes. This is spoiler. Parang, baka maging spoiler yung peg. Hindi naman ganun. Kasi, paano ko spoiler, di ko pa nababasa, diba? Okay, so now we are gonna talk about Katie Cotugno. Cotugno ba? Cotugno? Kayo na magpaliwanag sa akin. Okay, actually, ito yung unang-una kong nakitang book niya. Taray nung, kita nyo. Ito ng bookmark ni sis. Alright, so You Say It First by Katie Cotugno. Cotugno. If I'm getting it wrong, I am so sorry. I am so repentant of this and I am so ready to be corrected. Basically, parang they haven't met. The characters here haven't met at all, except online, when they fall in love. Hopefully. Kasi parang romantic siya, diba? Char. Aesthetically gorgeous. It reminded, the book art or the book cover reminded me a lot of The Upside Down of Falling. If you know that book. Pero medyo malayo, iba siya. So, dahil dito sa book na to, when I saw this yung last lockdown, but not the actual book. Nakita ko to last lockdown, I immediately thought, uy, ang ganda. Ganda ng cover. So, definitely, ginudreads ko na. Ginudreads ko ng verb. So, I searched about it, and I found out nga na she's the writer of yung curious ako before na 99 Days. Sobrang curious ako kasi ang ganda ng cover. Pero, for whatever reason, hindi ko binabasa yung likod. So now, because of this, I started getting curious, and I also started reading this sa ebook. Similar to A Little Something Different, nakaka-addict na siya for me, so I stopped. Kasi I thought, uy, better to na bilhin. So, nung nagkaroon si fully booked, definitely binili ko na. I got this last November. I think more of a Christmas gift, more or less. I think it's a gift pero walang front. So, baka gift ko sa sarili ko to. Walang, diba? Why not by yourself? And also, kayo mabother dun sa nagahang. It's my bookmark. A gift from one of my previous students sa dati kong work. Dahil dun, karoon ako na. Now, the funny thing about this, 90s, 9 Nights, this is what I'm telling you about. Second book nga siya ng 99 Days. So, biglang kompleto ko siya. Nauna ko itong nabili. Actually, pag tinignan natin yung date, kung ko siya nabili, 2019 pa. So, I think it was one of the book sales or, sales na napuntahan ko na curious ako. I think same na tao. Iba yata to. Ay, hindi. Same. Si Gabe. May Gabe. Yung nakabasa na ba nito? Gusto niya may kwento sa akin. Char. I think they're the same people. Sorry, maalog kasi nandito kayo sa breakfast table ko na ginawa kong working table. Yan. So, yan. Salamat. Yay. There. So, I got this from a book sale, I think. Most probably a book sale. Ngayon, syempre, sikat na sikat. Fireworks by Katie Coutinho and also Top 10. Ito hardbound. Okay, bago nyo ka-judge na bakit magkaiba. Again, like I said before, it doesn't really matter sa akin if the book is hardbound tapos paperback. To me, what matters more is the content. But if I'm getting the hardbound for a good deal, I'm not hesitant to get it. I got this for around 150 pesos. Ay, hindi. 150 pesos, and then I have rewards sa National Bookstore. So, I got this for around 60 or 80 pesos. Gaano ka good deal yun? Tingnan mo naman. This is national, look. Sis. This is not for sale, it's fine. Ganda, di ba? Tapos, nung binasa ko pa siya, parang, uy, kakahuk to sis, Top 10 is very memorable for me for this year. Kasi, this is the first ever purchase that I did for the year. Or, first book purchase na ginawa ko for the rest of the year. For year 2021. Ang ganda, bagong-bago. Ano to I got the deal sa National Bookstore, SM San Pablo, Laguna. When I went there, January 2019. O, diba? Kinaya nyo, sis. Top 10. So, it's like, parang friends to lovers. Parang friends na nagkaka-inlovan. So, syempre, na-curious ako. By the way, hindi dahil may in-love ako na friend or whatever. It's not like that. It's just, one of my favorite YA tropes is friends to lovers. Definitely, my kind of favorite is rivals to lovers. Most likely, pantay sa akin yun. YA tropes are the best. Fireworks, I also got this, at a good deal, for a good deal sa National Bookstore, SM Marilao. SM City Marilao. Yeah. So, I think kaya ko to binili kasi nga meron na ako libro niya. Katie ko to. October 2019. Kapareho ng isang book niya. So, baka hindi kita sa SM nabili. Pero sure akong National Bookstore. So, salamat, National Bookstore. Baka naman, char. Yan. National yan, sis. So, I think I got the both of them at the same time kasi parang sila October 2019. Definitely hindi MIBF. because MIBF is September. I think ito yung warehouse sale. I went to the warehouse sale. It's either I went to the warehouse sale or I went to a national bookstore na merong sale. Either SM Marilao or SM Trinoma. SM Trinoma. Blue. SM Marilao or Trinoma Ayala Malls. Ayala Malls pala yun. Do not hate me. Okay. So, yun. So, that ang likod, sis. Yay! Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you had fun looking at the books that I got from Riback books and also the books that I actually do have already and that I have shipped. Again, do not judge me na parang ang dami niya pala books na hindi nababasa tapos ganyan. Nabutan ako ng lockdown nang malayo ako sa mga libro ko. Imagine the pain. Imagine. So, but, yun nga, since pwede naman yung shipping and all, kesa I thought instead of buying, why not just have my books shipped? So, thank you sa tumulong sa akin from the house, and thank you guys so much for watching and taking time to listen to me talk about the books and talk about my books and talk about being a nerd. I think I'm proud of that. I love stories. So if you guys have any book recommendations, please feel free to comment down below and I will try to check them out. And if you have book suggestions or like bookstores na suggestion na itay natin mabilan, why not? Just recommend. We're game for all of that. And also good news, one of the books that I have ordered at Book Depot was already discharged from the UK. I'm not sure kailang months ako maghihintay, but I am so excited. It's 4 Years Later by Monica Murphy. Once makukain, I'm gonna show you immediately. And also I ordered Dr. Dearest by RSV. I love her so much. I'm gonna show them to you. Kapag dumating na sila, videohan ko sarili ko. Mag-unbox. Legit. Hindi ko dadayain. Talaga. So anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for this video. This has been Galadriel Beats. And I hope you had fun. Until the next time. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my book kind of channel that is not a channel. I am still in our dorm. It's a Saturday around 11 in the morning. You can still see my exhaust right over there. So right now I have very good news, guys, and I wanted to share it with all of you. I finally got the books that I had delivered from I think that I found it at Carousel, but I checked it out through Shopee here in the Philippines, and I am so excited to open this baby up. It was due for tomorrow, but it came earlier, so unbox it with me. I'm so excited to show you guys what's inside. So usually it's tempting to click TikTok, but I'd rather use my scissors and my kind of video. It's so like once in my life I can say that I actually did an unboxing video, but you guys won't be able to see it, so I'll try to there, but then I'm not really seeing. So wow. By the way, guys, this was sanitized. Our guard was the one who received it, so he already sanitized the package. It looks so beautiful, and I haven't even done anything yet. Thank you. Your purchase made my day, and I hope this package makes yours. Hi, the book minimalist. Yes, definitely. Your package made my day. This is so thoughtful. One thing I love about online shopping is that the online sellers, they tend to write you little notes, however generic they are. I really love them. I really am happy about this package. So thank you so much at Bookish Minimalist. Alright, so we're opening it now. I was hoping it's so beautiful. And I could just I'll show you guys. Turn it around. There. It's so pretty.
It's like it made my weekend legit. I wanted to show you. And also I took a photo because, okay. Alright, so let's open it. I already opened it, sorry. My voice is kind of weird. I had allergies this morning. So far, I think they're allergies, but that's why I'm not alarmed yet. But the first time I bought in Carousel, the seller even wrote a letter. It's so gorgeous. Wow, it's getting better already. I feel better. It's bubble wrapped. The seller really knows what she's doing. I mean, look how this is so intense. There's a lot of things going on here, and I really want to support the seller because the books, I think most, or at least the books that I found in her page or from her page, are actually books that are hard to find in the Philippines. These are books that are usually you can only check out at Amazon or the book depository. They can't, I think sometimes they're fully booked, but not all the time. So. But I told you before that, Clay Book Gallery, I got a few books there too. So Clay Book Gallery, is that the name? I think that's the name. I'm not so sure though. I love unboxing. There's something about books being delivered to your house. When the pandemic, there was a lockdown. There was like a period last year after my birthday. Like during my birthday, I got a lot of gifts, and then when the lockdown came, suddenly there was no bookstores were open, and at the time, I think online sellers were also still adjusting because courier services were not allowed. Like there was no Grab, there was no Tok, there was no, what else, Angkas or anything. Oh my gosh, look at that. These are so beautiful. She actually made sure that, see this, look how the seller did it. She boxed them to make sure that they're not gonna be damaged or something. It's so beautiful. But that thing is more beautiful than what we will find inside. Oh my gosh. I honestly cannot believe that I am holding these already. Alright. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Okay, so unboxing is real, and alright, let's talk a little bit about them. A secret for a secret. This is so pretty. Look at the cover. I have to say, he's attractive. What else is there to say? He's wearing a vest. Alright, so a little bit, I'm going to be reading the back portion of each book so that you guys would have an idea if you haven't heard of them yet. So these are books by Helena Hunting. Alright, so A Secret for a Secret is the first book of her series, which I actually forgot the title of. I am so sorry. But anyway, he's the calm, she's the storm. My name is Ryan Kingston, and I'm a rule follower. I've never been in a fist fight. I always obey the speed limit. I don't get drunk, and I definitely don't pick up random women at bars. Okay, he's the good boy. Except the night I found out that my whole existence has been a lie. I got drunk and picked up a stranger. Her name was Queenie, and she was everything I'm not. Reckless, impulsive, and chaotic. We did shots and traded secrets and ended up naked at my place. She left me a thank you note in the morning in her panties as a parting gift. Ooh, spicy. But no way to contact her. 6 weeks later, I'm sitting in the first official team meeting of the season, and there she is. I neglected to mention that I'm the goalie for Seattle's NHL team. And Queenie, turns out she's the general manager's daughter. See, this is what I love about new adult fiction. So basically in the Philippines, it's easy to find, or well, not real, I wouldn't say easy, but it's like better, it's convenient to find like YA books, middle grade and adult romance. But new adult fiction is a little bit of a struggle in the country. It's really hard to find their books, and this screams new adult and maybe a little bit of contemporary adult because they're already working, but whatever. I think it's new adult. It's a little spicy, and it's also sports romance. He's a goalie. Look how handsome our goalie is. Even I would get married to him. And I also got the second book, which is A Favor for a Favor, by the same writer. This, oh my gosh, look at her books. This seller, I love you. Look how brand new they are. It's like she never read them. Did you ever read these books? These are beautiful. So, A Favor for a Favor. Trading favors evens the score. So I'm going to read the back part also. When I joined Seattle's NHL expansion team, when I joined Seattle's NHL expansion team, I thought it was the start of something great, but nothing ever goes the way you expect. Take my introduction to my new neighbor. She came rolling in on the hot mess express at midnight, making a racket while she tried to get into my team captain's apartment. Did I mention that he's married to a woman who definitely was not her? Imagine my surprise when I end up with an injury that has me out of the game for weeks, and she's the one to offer to help me. I should probably add that she's not the captain's mistress. She's his sexy, pastel-haired younger sister. Okay, so we come up with an arrangement. She rehabs me so that I can get back on the ice sooner, and she can add a professional athlete that isn't her brother to her client list. Seems simple enough as long as I can keep my hands to myself and my hormones in check. Oh my god, these books. I think they're like they're verging in sports romance. These are super gorgeous, I swear. And the fun thing about it is I've only read the blurb and I'm already losing my shit about it. So I think there's two more books in the series. I forgot the title of the third one. And the fourth one is A Kiss for a Kiss, I think. I know of it because it was only recently published or recently released. So all right. So we have another one, and guys, I want to show you my board. So if you check out my camera, if you check out my board, I have here Little Lies. There we go. There. So it's beside the title 2021 TBR. So the reason why I wanted to show you guys that is because this is actually the book that I was desiring. I found Little Lies. I heard about it from booktubers and also a little bit in book talk, but more on booktube because it was only like a few weeks ago that I started in book talk, but I've been like listening to booktube for quite a few months already. Yes, they say it's never too late to start, right? So that's the only time that I started. And I finally got it. Oh my gosh, Little Lies. Look, it's still brand new. Little Lies is actually the most expensive of all the three, but I mean, does it really matter? I'm gonna read to you the back part of the book and tell me if it doesn't like make you want to indulge. I don't want you. You mean nothing to me. I never loved you. Oh my gosh. I turned my words into swords and I cut her down, shoved the blade in and watched her fall. I said I'd never hurt her and I did. Years later, I'm faced with all the little lies, the untruths, the false realities, the damage I inflicted when all I wanted was to indulge my obsession. Lavender Waters is the princess in the tower. Even her name is the thing fairy tales are made of. I used to be the one who saved her over and over again, but I don't want to save her anymore. I just want to pretend the lies are still the truth. This is So this is also by Helena Hunting, but she's writing as H Hunting here. I was so desperate to start this book already because of the booktubers out there. You guys, I'm instantly influenced, so of course I had to get it. It was in my Amazon checklist, and I was about to check it out, but then one of my friends kind of told me, hey, or like out of nowhere, I just thought, hey, I'm gonna check out Carousel, and I was actually looking for Penelope Douglas books there. And when I'm browsing, there were no books available in the Philippines by Penelope Douglas at the time that I found this seller. But what she did have was a lot of Helena Hunting, and I kind of lost it. Like I really lost it. I had to buy it. So this is one book out of my Amazon checklist. And the shipping fee is so cheap. So the price is almost similar to Amazon, I think. A lot cheaper than Book Depository. And what I love about it is it was already on hand. So when I checked it out at Shopee, it immediately came. It is so beautiful. This is these 3 books are so worth it. I am fangirling so hard right now. I've been waiting since this morning. And I'm so happy I'm gonna be starting. So you know what, I'll probably start Little Lies because I'm so excited. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me at for my very first unboxing video. This is the first time ever that I did an unboxing, and I would probably only do it if I would be getting international books more, because I buy books all the time. It's every weekend I have new books. So it's not really something new to me. But what is something new is that these books are really very hard to find books in the Philippines. So I tend to be overexcited. So if my books from Clay Book Gallery ever comes and my books from Book Depository, I'll make sure to film it as well. And who knows? And also, by the way, yes, I haven't taken a bath yet. Or I actually did, but these are my sleeping clothes, and for the whole day I wasn't planning on leaving. So. Got it. So it has been Riel, and I hope you enjoyed unboxing these beautiful babies with me.
Good morning, everyone! Welcome back to my channel na hindi channel. This is just another video that I wanted to do because my books from Clay Book Gallery have finally arrived! Woo! This morning lang. So, sobrang excited na ako. And, for full disclosure, kakagising ko lang. That's why I look like a mess. Sorry na. So, I'm gonna unbox everything and show you the books that I got. Actually, di ko pa talaga siya ino-open since it got here siguro an hour ago because of, I was trying to disinfect it also. So, spray ko siya alcohol and then I left it lang dun muna sa disinfection area namin dito sa condo. Yan. So, sobrang excited na ako. Promise. And, since home alone the release ako ngayon, because I'm so, I want to stay lang muna to rest. No? Yan. Okay. So, we have our, sige. I will show you first. Yeah. So, woo! Ang laki! I think approximately 10 yung laman. So, una sa lahat, thank you so much to Clay Book Gallery for a very smooth transaction. Sobrang bait ni Ate Keith or Clay, di ko alam yung name niya, pero sobrang bait niya, sobrang accommodating, and sobrang ma-update siya. So, sobrang trustworthy nung store niya. So, if you guys want to check out her site, I will link, or I will post the link below dun sa site niya. And also, you would see, if you're a reader, you would see her store advertised sa Facebook and Instagram. You can PM her and she really replies talaga. Sobrang solid niyang seller. And what we love about her, ako personally, what I love about her is she really helps our readers find yung mga hard to get books in the Philippines. Definitely, even if the book that you want is not on her page, she will help you look for those. Kasi I'm pretty sure na parang 5 of the books that I got from her are not on her page when I visited. I just asked her na, ate, kasi I want to buy this book, ganyan. And she was so accommodating. She told me to wait and she'll get back to me. And yun. So she told me what was available and then I had to check it out. It was, yun lang, medyo matagal yung waiting process niya because it's via sea cargo kasi. So parang I ordered last siguro May or June. And then I got it now. Pero honestly, it's worth the wait naman. And she is so, the seller is very aware na matagal siya. So she gives us updates. She lets us know kaming yung mga bumibili. She lets us know kung nasa na, ano ng progress. And so, all the way from Ilocos. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Na-alcoholan ko na to, guys. So, hindi ko napapakita sa inyo kung paano ko siya binubuksan. Kasi lang yung angulo ng camera ko. The One, kung ikaw man yung nanonood, The One, hindi pa kita mabigyan ng pangalan kasi malamang di pa kita kilala. And, itong videos na to, wala naman akong planong ipakita kahit kanino, except maybe sa'yo. So, you would know how much I love books. And, you would know na the only way to please me, if I'm your girlfriend now, or kung papakita ko ba sa'yo pag mag-asawa na tayo, if I am your wife already, you would know that the only way to please me is through books. And konting lambing. Char. I wouldn't know. So, grabe yung bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Guys, may knock-knock joke ako. Knock-knock. Who's there? Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Ako lang yung masaya. Happy ako kasi long weekend. Tapos, kala ko Sunday pa dadating yung babies ko. Yung box ko. Yan. So, para makita nyo, ayan. Yan na. Yan na yung progress ko. Pasensya na. Yan. Yan na. Bubuksan ko muna siya ng medyo mas maayos. Yan. So, ano yung best way to rest? Best way to rest is mag-open kayo ng libro, tapos mag-knock-knock to kayo about bubble wrap. Yan. Yes. Okay? Okie-dokie yo! Yan. Sige. Wait. So, try ko to gawin. Ayan. Ayan na nga siya, mga momser. Ayan. Ewan ko nakikita nyo, guys. Kasi, ay! Ang galing. Hindi pa tayo. Ay! Ayan. Huwag niyo po ako i-judge. Hindi po kasi talaga ako magaling. Diyos ko, baka tamaan ko pa yung libro, ah. Holy cannoli. Ha! Char. Sabi nga nung ex ko, holy cannoli, guacamole. Wala pala akong ex. Nabasa ko lang pala siya. Yan. Oh! Ay, mga sis! Char. Wala na, nasira na yung ulo. Ay, meron pa din. So, ganito pala. Sa lahat po ng nagpapakita ng unboxing videos, believe na ako sa inyo, guys. Hirap. Oh, ito pa lang nagsistruggle na ako. Hindi ko lang paano ko hawakan yung camera nang binubukas to. Promise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bakit di ako gifted sa ganito? Ba't yung ibang ganda ng transition nila? Yon. Ay. Umaandar. Hoy, The One. Kung mga pagtatawanan, pero huwag ka ding mabobore. Required kang enjoyin yung ginagawa ko kasi habang inaantay ko yung will ni Lord na magkita tayong dalawa. Ito yung pinagkakaabalahan ko. Ay! Okay. Guys, wala po ako sakit. Kakagaling ko lang from COVID. So, huwag niyo pong i-assume ang work. OMG! Hi, mommy. Huy, wait. Isa-isahin natin siya. Pero tunto ako sa una ko na. Sobrang love ko. Okay, so guys, this is RS Gray. Okay. Sige guys, so para may idea naman kayo kung ba't ako nag-freak out. R.S. Gray is one of my favorite romance novel writers.
Like, promise. Aksidente kung paano ko siya, aksidente kung paano ko siya na-discover kasi, wala lang, meron lang nabasa, tapos na-recommend yung book niya, tapos nagandahan ako sa aesthetics. So, binili ko, I'm sorry, hinanap ko. Ngayon, nung gusto ko na siyang bilhin, gusto ko ng ganitong kopya, yung hardbound. Sobrang hirap kasi sa States lang siya dahil indie writer siya eh. So, parang self-published trend. Sobrang nakaka-stress. Tapos, Trouble with Quarterback. Siya una ko nakita. Gusto ko itong basahin kasi quarterback. Sa libro, diba? Ano ba? There's something about quarterbacks. Thank you, Ate Clay. Alam mo, ito yung vlog ko na pinawalang kwenta. Yan, love the one you hate. Sabi ng mom ko, ito isa sa best niya. And honestly, sa synopsis, ito rin yung parang isa sa mga inabangan ko. Ate Clay, pwedeng umulit. RS graded ulit. Ganon. Char. Ang hirap naman, nangako kasi ako sa sarili kong hindi na ako bibili this year. Hindi ko pala kayang panindigan. Meron pa, ano pa ba yun? Make me bad. Ay! Actually, tatlong RS Gray to. This is my very first RS Gray read talaga because I'm a librarian. I'm a licensed librarian, pero not practicing. So, alam ko, don't judge me. Pero yon, she's a librarian, he's a lawyer. Sounds familiar. Hindi ko talaga to pwedeng i-upload. The One, hello. So, kung ikaw si The One, at pinapanood mo yung video na to, malamang naging transparent naman ako na once upon a time, I fell in love with a lawyer. So, it's not because of this. It's actually ngayon ko lang na-realize ng ironic pala na my favorite author came up with a story of a librarian and a lawyer. Kaynes! Hoy, wait lang. Teka lang, kinikilig ako. 3 RS Grito. 3 RS Grito. Grabe yung lighting, ang pangit. Wait, aangguluhan natin mga sis. Yarn. Yan! Hindi pa rin, hindi obra. Kasi may laptop eh. Brother ko kasi. Yan. Pwede ba ganyan? Wala pa rin. Wala. Oh. RS Gray! Sorry, nawala sa sarili. Uy, may isa pa. May isa pa akong gustong writer, si Kendall Ryan. Dun. The Impact of You at saka Flirting with Forever, nabasa ko na to. Sobrang enjoy ko to eh. Kaya ako siya hinanap. Sobrang cute kasi ng relationship nilang dalawa. Mag-best friend sila. Tapos, di ako ma-relate sa ganun. Kasi, parang sa akin, parang feeling ko pag best friend lang siya. Pero, concept ko lang yun. Utak ko lang yun. Weird kasi ako. Di ako, parang, diba? I understand. Some of my friends talaga mag-best friend, they really fall in love. So, tunto ako dito. At The Impact of You, gusto ko itong basahin. Nasa ano ko to. Ang tagal-tagal na nito nasa Amazon ko. Sorry. Uy, Ate Clay, thank you. Sobrang nakakatong. Iyok na ako. Kendall Ryan, The collection begins. So, alam nyo ba, segue lang, kaka-release lang ni RS Green ng isa pang libro ngayon. So, nasa-stress ako kasi ilang months Char, hindi, bibilin ko yun. My plan is, come December, or October siguro, I will buy a lot of RSP books. Yarn. Tapos, sige, so, for 5, meron pa guys. So, we're all about spending money. Alam nyo guys, itong susunod ko papakita. Magkaibang batch kasi to. Yung kay RS Gray at Kendall Ryan, hinanap ko na kasi yun. Ngayon kasi, bago nyo ako husgahan, kaya naging 10 libro to, may aksidente kasing nangyari doon sa una. Yung una kasi, first time kong nagpunta sa Playbook Galley na site. Tapos, nagulat ako, meron dong off-campus series. So, sobrang na-enjoy ko yung The Deal nung una ko siyang nabasa. So, yun, so, parang exciting. So, in-add to cart ko. To be continued tayo. Dumating kasi yung food ko. Sorry na.
So, yun. So, first time ko sa playbook gali na site. Tapos, God. First time ko sa playbook gali na site. Tapos, may nakita nga ako ng mga books na gusto ko. So, in-add to cart ko. Tapos, tinry ko siyang i-check out. Butikan nyo. Kasi, parang nga nag-check out. Alam ko kasi na yung playbook gali, parang meron silang iba't ibang ways on how to pay. Payment method. So, actually, yun yung inaaral ko. Tapos, ayun, buti ka mo, actually, parang 10 books yun nasa cart ko. Tapos parang sabi ko, last nga. Tapos check ko lang muna. Parang, at the time, parang dinidare ko, parang sinachallenge ko yung self ko na wag bumili ng super dami. So, so ang ending, na-check out ko siya. Hindi ko makancel. Pero walang pagsisisi. Kasi nawalan ako ng choice. At nawalan din ng choice. Yung mom ko, kundi tanggapin na gumastos ulit ako. Yun. Of campus series. So we have the deal, the mistake, the goal, the score. Yan. Not in order na siya. Huwag na ako i-judge. Okay. And last but not the least, may isa akong tinry. I haven't, sobrang sikat tong author na to, but I haven't read her books yet. But, one of the sellers that I met, parang kinuwento niya sa akin about this author and how she said na actually ito yung favorite niya, Vicious. Yung book ni LJ Shen na Vicious. I mean, sa books ni LJ Shen, Vicious yung favorite niya. Yeah. So, that is my haul video for today, guys. I'm so happy. Bye! Babasa na ako. Hello, everyone! Welcome back to my channel / video collection. You are back with Riel, and for today we are going to be unboxing a very special gift from one of the closest friends that I have. Plus, I'm going to be showing you my August book haul. Ding ding ding. All right, so since it's already September, I wanted to let you guys know that there's been a lot going on in our lives. Some of you probably know what I mean, but today is about the books that I got. I initially had a video already about my book haul at Playbook Alley, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of show everybody what I got for August. So this is a mix of the books that I got as gifts and books that I bought for myself. All right, and books that I bought for myself. That's a lot. Okay, so all right. So first I will be showing you, since I already got this, I already had an initial video of the books that I got at Playbook Alley. Woohoo! They're here. Those are my 10 books from Playbook Alley. Now I'm gonna show you gifts from one of my friends at work. He is like an older brother to me, and he is very supportive of the things that I like, and one of those is of course reading. So he got me Abby Glines, yes, books 1, 2, 3 of the Sea Breeze series. This is Breathe, Because of Low, and some While It Lasts. While It Lasts. All right, so these are books 1, 2, 3 of the Sea Breeze series. The Sea Breeze series is one of my favorite series of all time. I'm a very big fan. I'm a huge fan of Abby Glines, and the very first book that I read is the ebook copy of Breathe. And I enjoyed it so much. I fell in love with all the characters that I read the whole series when I was in college. And then after that, I read Rosemary Beach. And then I read the spin-off. And then I read the other books of Abby Glines, such as the football thing, which I forgot the title of. I'm so sorry. But these are my favorites. And you know what? These are my favorite rereads as well. Rereading them brings me so much comfort and so much in you know, kilig, Filipino terms. To be honest, my very favorite book, my favorite book in the series is actually Because of Low. I love Marcus so much. I like reading about it all the time. So yeah, when I got these, thanks Kuya Jen, when I got all these books, I immediately reread everything. And of course, I couldn't just stop with these 3. I continued to reread the other books as well. So yeah, so if I complete the series, I'll show you guys. I already have Jess and Jason's story, so that's like book 7 or 6. I'm not so sure anymore. Oh no, I think book 6, because book 7 is Bad for You, which is also my favorite. Hello Crit. I love Crit so much. I hope I can buy those. Alright, so those are my Abigail books for the month of August. Thank you very much to the person who gave it to me. Quick story time as well. Some of my office mates gave me a gift. It's the Red Queen series books 3 and 4, and like an additional book into the series, plus the Lost book of Cassandra Clare. But since I can't really read books 3 and 4 without reading the first 2 books, that's what I bought. Thanks to Carousel, where the sellers are so nice, I got the Red Queen. So these are actually pre-loved, and Glass Sword. These are pre-loved books. They're not even in the same size, but I'm the type of reader that goes for the content, and I'm not very particular of how they look like, or if like in a series they should look all the same. I'm not really particular at that. What's important to me is, number 1, if I complete the series, and number 2, the content, and of course authenticity. So thank you to the seller of these books as well. It was a smooth transaction. It's like I got it during lunchtime, and by the afternoon I already received them. So thank you very much. So these are going to be my next TBR file. I have books King's Cage, War Storm, Broken Throne, but I'm not gonna show them because my video is about the August book hauls, and those are gifts last July. So I'll think about how I'm gonna show them to you. Maybe we could talk about more in the series. All right, and this September, so this is like an August-September haul, right? So this September, my first purchase is actually Wolf Children. It's a light novel. Mamoru Hosoda. Yeah, so I got this at Carousel as well. It's pre-loved, but it's in very good condition, and it's so beautiful. And it's actually my TBR pile. I'm supposed to read it already, so see, I'm gonna show it to you. See, it's so nice. I don't know where the seller got it, but it's super, super nice. And this is my very first light novel. I haven't seen the anime. My brother told me about the anime. He asked me to read it with him, but I was so shy, so never got to do it. So yeah, this is my first purchase, and I guess in a way it's very sentimental because I bought this out of impulse when I found out that, when I was, during the time that I was processing about my grandmother passing away. So yeah. Alright, so the real reason that I am having a video today is because of Ate Ella. Woo! So Ate Ella is one of my closest friends. I think she surpassed being a friend. She's a sister to me, and we're very close. So trigger warning, I'm gonna use scissors because I'm gonna be unboxing her gift. So basically, we were in a phone call a few days back, and randomly I just told her that, hey, I want to buy, are you gonna buy me something, like buy me a book? It's something that I usually do as the youngest in our group of friends. It's my lambing to them, and it was amazing how she called my bluff. It was actually a joke on my part, but she called my bluff, and she decided that she wanted to give me a gift. So I'm gonna show them to you. Dun 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 dun. The packaging is beautiful. She did the packaging. She ordered this. Actually, she asked me what I wanted, so I searched for this online. So I'm gonna be unboxing it here. There. I'm not very good at making unboxing videos, so to be honest, what I wanted to do was like show this and like take a video of it while I'm doing it on TikTok, but I really don't know how they do it. I'm surprised at how people do the unboxing thing. It's amazing. So this is like it arrived today at Ella's house, and she had it shipped to me. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Wow. Okay, alright. She told me that, so these are books that she got at Carousel as well, which I actually sent her the link, thinking that, she wasn't really going to buy it, but she did. The seller is like super nice. Okay, so do you want to know what this is? Because I'm so excited. So excited, and I just can't hide it. All right, dun 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 dun. What I got are actually Christina Lauren's books. Ah! Okay, I'm not really good at the shouting thing and the excitement thing, but this is how I would react. Oh my gosh, look at these. These are like 10 books. 10 books of Christina Lauren at a very good price. It's like, and you know, she got this at Carousel for like a very good price, all 10. It's like a set. And if you look at it, they're all brand new. They're all sealed. Can you believe it? They're all sealed. Oh my gosh, this is such a steal. This is such a steal. I cannot function, to be honest. If I'm gonna be honest, this is so overwhelming. This is such a blessing. Oh my gosh, can I take a picture doing this? Okay, I'm gonna be taking a picture doing this later, okay? So I'm gonna show you one by one what they are. So, this is Beautiful Secret. This is Beautiful Bastard. I think this is the first book. The person got this all at Power Books. See, it's all brand new. It even has a price. Good. Oh my gosh, this is such a steal. I can't believe she sold all of them. This is Beautiful Bombshell. Beautiful Boss. These are all amazing. Beautiful Bitch. I don't say bad words, but I read the books. Oh, I've wanted to have this for like the longest time. Dating You, Hating You. Christina Lauren has already been so like popular for the longest time. Beautiful Player. I think that this one I can say that it really is pre-loved, but in very good condition. There's nothing I can say. Wicked Sexy Liar. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure it's gonna be like a romantic read. This is the only one that is not sealed, and I'm not saying anything about it. I'm good. I'm good. Beautiful Beginning. And Beautiful by Christina Lauren. That is just this is like a second copy already, so I'd probably like, you know, give this away because I already have this. But yes, that is I mean, I know that's a very weird video, like I just showed you the titles and read everything, but right now I'm still processing the fact that like just suddenly I have all of Christina Lauren's books. So can you believe it? Because I can't. So yeah, that is a lot of TBRs. So I'll probably be reading those. And yeah, that is. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun to our little book haul. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome back to my videos. Alright, so for today, it's a very, very happy day because my Big Bad Wolf haul has finally arrived. Alright, and last week my second batch of haul from Clay Book Alley also arrived, but since it was last week, I kind of already started reading them. But I'm gonna show them to you because I didn't make a video last week. So for today, it's gonna be an October haul. It means starting October with a bang. So these are actually books that I got way back, but since they arrived at October, or like starting October, I decided to make a haul of all the books that I received from my previous orders, and here they are. I'm gonna show them to you. All right, so first, last Friday I got my Air Awakens series. I will show them to you. If you follow me on my bookstagram, you would see that their spines are so pretty. There you go. So this is the Air Awakens series by Elise Kova. There you go. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty, right? The spines are majestic. All right, so I'm going to show them to you one by one. I'm reading this one now. It's Air Awakens. It's the first book. And I love my bookmark here. By the way, I wanted to show you guys my bookmark. It's my Clockwork Princess bookmark. It says, you endure what is unbearable and you bear it. That is all. It's from Magnus. I love that quote, and I love the cover of this book. It's so pretty, and I'm so engaged in this right now. So this is the first book, and this is the second book of the series. It's Fire Falling. There we go. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna show you or read to you the synopsis at all, because I just wanted to show you the books that I got. So Earth's End is the third book. See, you would notice that since I got this last week, I already kind of accomplished covering them. Yeah, and also putting my name. This is the fourth book, Water's Wrath. So nice. And the last book is Crystal Crowned. By the way, this is actually, I think it's the most gorgeous, and then the first book is like the second most gorgeous. So you would see it's so pretty, like the cover and the back. Hey there. All right, so shout out to Clay Book Galley for giving us the best deals there is for rare books. So that's it. And then, so I got that Friday last week, and then Saturday, my mom, my brother, and I went out because we bought my promised birthday gift for my mom, because this is her birthday month. So of course, since I'm there and Fully Booked is there, I ended up going to Fully Booked and buying some things. So I'm gonna show you what I bought there. But before going to Fully Booked, I did go to Precious Pages, which is a bookstore selling Filipino books, romance books actually. And I got this by, I'm not sure how to say the name of the author, Ausik, I'm not sure. It's a Wattpad story, the 10-year gap. They said it's one of the best. It's actually one of their best sellers, and it was highly recommended. The reason I got it was, number one, aesthetically it's gorgeous, and number two, they already have a graphic novel version, Filipino version, which is Filipino people did it too. They already have a comic book, like a graphic novel adaptation for this, and it's so amazing how the Filipinos are all in the jive, not only in the novel but also in the graphic novel world. So it's so nice, and I'm so excited to read this. This is written in Tagalog, and I have a very pretty signature of Wattpad books in the Philippines. These books have their own bookmarks. And then I went to Fully Booked and got the haul. I got instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon, which is like the second book I bought because of TikTok. The first one was These Violent Delights, which is, by the way, amazing. I love that book. It did not disappoint, and because that's the first book I got because of TikTok, I decided to maybe listen to a few recommendations there. So this is the YA contemporary that I got, which I hope will not disappoint. Aesthetically gorgeous. It would have been better if I had the before I wanted to get the one with the Book of the Month logo, but then I realized it's all in the content, man. So I'm too impatient to wait for that. If it's in Fully Booked, I'm gonna get what's in Fully Booked. And I also got this series. I'm not sure if it's a duology or like if it's 3 books by Renee Adier. I'm sorry if I'm not saying their names correctly. Feel free to comment down below. It's The Beautiful and the Damned. Basically, I think it's paranormal. I got them because, number one, they are both aesthetically beautiful, and number two, because these authors very popular for this kind of genre, and number three, I was into fantasy books because when I went to Fully Booked, I was actually reading Clockwork Princess, and I was so into the fantasy world. I was so excited to be back at it that I decided to buy more fantasy books. So I got this duology, I think trilogy, but I'm not sure, because when I checked out in Goodreads, like the third book is like connected to this but different. They have different main characters, or I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing now. And I also got this by Suman Chainani. He is the writer of The School for Good and Evil. yeah, the School for Good and Evil, which, by the way, I got School for Good. I took a test there before. This is Beasts and Beauty, Dangerous Tales. So it's like 12 or 13, 12 tales. They're like twisted fairy tales, but like short versions. And I will show you my favorite because this is actually the one I read. It's like I was reading Clockwork Princess and then I got this and I ended up reading this first before finishing Clockwork Princess because it was so cute how, number one, the stories are short, and number two, the twists are nice. But I have a favorite here which I'm looking for. I wanted to show you guys my favorite. If you guys know me like really well, you would know that my favorite Disney princess is actually Belle. So I wanted to show you how beautiful the inside of the book is. Look at that. So this is the Beauty and the Beast part of the book, and I loved the last drawing. Oh, it's so nice. See? There we go. There. But my favorite retelling was actually Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel, Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast. Those are my top 3 tales from this book. It's totally worth it, guys. I got them all at Fully Booked in SM North. All right. So now for the main event. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing glasses, so bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure if I can show you guys, but hey, hey. Okay, I'm opening it. I hope by the time that I'm actually. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Oh, mommy. Okay. That's a lot of bubble wraps. You know, I won't be lying. It's kind of tempting to post this on TikTok. But I'm not really good with the whole editing thing. And it's like torturing. So I ended up not doing anything anymore. Okay. That is pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, guys. So, are we ready for the grand reveal? All right. So I'm gonna randomly get my books and show you guys. Okay. So the first one. Yes, it's a hardbound romance. I think YA. Undeniable by Liz Banks. There. It's so pretty. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna read the back. I lie back on the bed and stare at the beams. I should probably read over all the handouts I got today before I go to bed. Or I could lie here and picture tomorrow when I'll get cast as Johnny Green's new love interest on screen and off. I'll think about that. And not Max. Oh, so probably she's gonna end up with Max. So if you've read this and I got it right, well, kudos to me. I don't know this, but I'm excited to read it. I remember getting a lot of young adult books from the Big Bad Wolf. All right. This one, I've been wanting to get this since I was in college, maybe. The Square Root of Summer by Harriet Ruder Hapgood. It's so frustrating when you're a reader and there are a lot of books that you want to read, but they're not in the Philippines. So I'm gonna read the back for you guys as well. This is what it means to love someone. This is what it means to grieve someone. It's a little bit like a black hole. It's a little bit like infinity. And it's hardbound. I love you, Big Bad Wolf. Thank you. So pretty. All right, next. I have here a paperback, How to Say I Love You Out Loud by Carol Kozo. I also have the ebook copy of this book, but I haven't read it. It's from Swoon Reads. So Swoon Reads is also one of the publishers that I love so much, and I tend to buy a lot of books. Or the book Even if I don't know the author, as if it's published by Spoon Reads, I tend to buy it. All right, so I'm gonna read like a portion of the back. When Jordan Michelson's autistic brother joins her at her elite school, she's determined not to let anyone know they're related, even if that means closing herself off to all her closest friends, including charming football stud Alex Colby. We love football players, don't we? But she just can't shake the memory of kissing Alex last summer and the desire to do it again. Can Jordan find the courage to tell Alex how she really feels and the truth about her family before he slips away forever? Interesting. What I love about high school books is that they tend to have like what we think is a petty problem, but we all know that if it happens to us in real life, we're gonna be screwed as well. And they're relatable, and even if adults are reading them, there's just something cute about reading YA books, or like something real, you know? You guys know what I mean. All right. I also got Robin Palmer's Little Misread. So I actually have Cindy Ella and Geek Charming already. Thank you to Book Sale for those 2 books. But now I got this one from the Big Bad Wolf. So I guess this is like a retelling of Red Riding Hood. It says here, when Sophie Green goes to spend spring break at her grandmother's house in Florida, she never dreams she'll end up catching the eye of the hottest guy she's ever seen. As much as Sophie craves excitement, she's a seatbelt wearing 3 square meals a day good girl at heart. She doesn't even have the guts to wear dark as midnight nail polish. Ooh. But Sophie dreams of being the girl who isn't afraid to live on the edge. So when a motorcycle riding hottie calls her red and flashes her a wolfish green that practically screams danger, what else is a nice girl to do but jump at the chance to walk on the wild side? I wonder how this is gonna end up. Robin Palmer's books are really cute, and if you guys watched Geek Charming starring, I forgot the names of the actor and actress, the actors who played the characters there, but it's a Disney movie, so it's a Disney movie without the singing. All right. The flip side. This is my gift to my little cousin. This is what I got her. I already have a copy of this book, but I think my copy is paperback. Oh, I got my cousin the hardbound version. It's one of the cute books. It's also recommended by a few friends. So. Amiel, this is for you. Happy birthday. Delayed. All right. I have another paperback. All is Fair in Love and More. Why I Loathe Sterling Lane by Ingrid Paulson. I remember getting so curious about this because the cover is my kind of thing. Usually when I see covers like this, I usually think like, oh, new adult. But apparently I think it falls somewhere in between there, or teen, because this is Entangled Teen there. Entangled Publishing House is like one of my favorite romance publishers. So because of Entangled Crush, I'm a big fan of Entangled Crush. However, cute their stories are, I love them all, and I started buying Entangled books and Entangled teen books, and they're so hard to find here in the Philippines. I usually find Entangled published books and fully booked, so that's where I buy my stash. So I remember seeing this from Entangled Teen. Okay, reason 1. He thinks he's some sort of master prankster whose antics can crack me, but he's going to learn I'm stronger than them. Reason 23. He absolutely does not deserve those abs. Ooh, we have someone with abs. Reason 27. He was overwhelmingly supportive when I needed it most. All to trick me into trusting him and repeating all my past mistakes. Ooh, we have a jaded girl and we have a jaded heroine, guys. Reason 28. It was one teeny tiny little kiss. It meant absolutely nothing, especially to me. Which, you know, when your female character says this, it means the kiss meant absolutely a lot, if not everything. This is my other haul. It's so nice, right? This is one of my favorite covers so far. But I love all of them, so. So who am I? Oh, For the Record by Charlotte Flang. It's hardbound. Ah. I can't read you anything. I want to take a picture of this first before I post it, so I'm not gonna be able to show you. But little background, I downloaded, or like I got the ebook of this particular book way back when I was in, I'm not sure if I was in college, early years of college or latter years of high school. But I do remember getting the ebook and never getting the chance to read it. And you know what, guys, when I was in high school, I just wanted to share this story to you all. When I was in high school, I was a reader and I loved the library. I loved borrowing books, but when my mom started like supporting me and buying me books, and I tend to like I have a Kindle, so then I get to read a lot there also, a lot of ebooks. I would always promise myself that a time will come when I'm working that I will be buying all those books, and I'm gonna fill my room with so much books. It's gonna look like a library, and I'm gonna love every second of it. I'm living it now, and this is one of those books that I said that I'm gonna get a copy of that, and I'm gonna read it. So, yes, and it's not really easily found. Oh, this one. This is Brooklyn Girls, Pia. I stumbled upon the Brooklyn Girls. Like I think it's a series of like a lot of girls doing this. I only like heard about them last, or like read about the books. I haven't read the books. I've read about the books last. First time there was like the first lockdown, I guess, in the Philippines. And when I saw them at the Big Bad Wolf, it's really hard to say no. So I think this is new adult, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna read it to you. This is Pia. Jobless, clueless, topless on Facebook. Asterisk, not necessarily in that order. Welcome to New York City. Pia Keller is not living the dream. Unemployed, unemployable, and broke, post-uni life in a Brooklyn townhouse with her 4 best friends suddenly isn't so easy. And that's before heartbreaks, hipsters, all-nighters, one-nighters, food trucks, screw-ups, loan sharks, and jail time makes things a whole lot more complicated. Who knew adulthood would be so damn grown up? So nice, right? I never got, I don't understand all her issues because that's a lifestyle that I'm not into, but it's nice. Okay, what else? What else have we got here? The Last Thing You Said by Sarah Byron. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Okay. It's a hardbound book about it says here it's about enduring the power of first love. Guys, please do not like judge me if I cannot read, like if I cannot tell you the plot or like summarize everything for you. Number one, I haven't read these books, but I can assure you that before I checked them out or before I put them in my cart, I read the synopsis, and their synopsis appealed to me. It's why I even considered buying them. And anything romantic I'm a sucker for, so the truth hurts. All right, Run the Risk by Alison Van Dypen. I'm sorry. I think this is a second chance love because that's what it says here. It's so nice. I don't know why this kind of thing appeals to me. All right, I'm gonna read the back because there is like an excerpt. All right, so I can't get out, Mateo said quietly, almost to himself. There's no way out. And then somebody replies, there's always a way. Okay. He thought I lived in a fantasy world, but I couldn't accept that he was locked into the gang forever. He had a bright future, athletics, academics, and he could go in any direction he wanted. If he stayed in the gang, he didn't have a future. How long before he was arrested or even killed by a rival gang member? I love you, Grace. If you love me, you'll find a way out. So the guy's in a gang and she wants him out. Oh my gosh, I'm a sucker for gangs. Thanks to this Violent Delights, which is I think on my shelf somewhere here with me, is the Violent Delights, which I lost my mind over Roma and Juliet, and I'm gonna read another gang story in which the girl this time is not part of the gang. Okay. Next up is The Last Time We Were Us by Leah Conan. It's I don't know. There's something like every cover they have this thing and it's so similar, but I don't know. It appeals to me. There's nothing on the back, so there's nothing for me to read, and I'm not gonna open it yet. Nope. All right. What else? We have like. Wow, I do have a lot. I got like a series. I was thinking like, oh, I can't pull them out, and then when I pulled them out, it's actually a 4-book bind. Okay, by Sophie Mackenzie. All right, so I have 4 titles all by Sophie Mackenzie, as you can see. So it's Falling Fast, Defy the Stars, Burning Bright, and Casting Shadows. So it says like it's I think it's Simon and Schuster published. I forgot. I'm not sure what it's about, but it's a 4-book series which I completed just like that. So there are no complaints from me. Okay, I have a few more here. I have Jenna and Jonas Fomance by Emily Franklin and Brendan Halpin. Even when the cameras stop rolling, the show must go on and on and on. This very pretty, aesthetically gorgeous YA book is something that I stumbled upon while I was looking for my next read during the first lockdown in the Philippines. Since I was stuck at home with my Kindle, there was nothing else I could do but read ebooks, and it was so frustrating because my library is like here, and I was stuck in a house where there are no books at all, except for the ones that I actually brought, which of course I actually finished immediately. And I was in a lockdown there for like 2 to 3 months, so imagine the torture. But anyway, I found this, and when I saw this at the Big Bad Wolf, I remember like being so happy that hey, they have paperback. All right, so I'm gonna read it to you guys. Charlie, Tracker, and Fielding Withers have 2 jobs. One is to star in their hit show, Jenna and Jonas, How to Be a Rock Star, and the other is to star in their own lives. Pretending to be a real-life couple just like their on-screen alter egos, Charlie and Fielding pose for the cameras and cuddle on cue to maintain their romance, all for the sake of the show's ratings. The only problem? They can barely stand each other. When a pesky member of the paparazzi starts an explosive rumor about Fielding that could destroy not only their romance but both of their careers, they drop off the grid until the headlines come down. Far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Charlie and Fielding finally get to know each other as something more than cogs in the wheel of Jenna and Jonas' enterprise. Will they like what they see, or has this romance gone wrong, ruined their chance of real love? I have a very, very strong feeling that this is gonna be like enemies to lovers to fake dating to like, enemies to lovers thing. We're not sure, but I'm gonna figure it out. I will. Okay, my next book is Love Song by Sophie Bennett. It's also another paperback. A million girls would kill for the chance to meet the point, but Ina's not one of them. She's the new assistant of the lead singer's diva fiance, and she knows it's going to suck. Heading off on tour with the hottest band in the world, Nina's ready for tantrums, paparazzi, and drama, but soon discovers there's more to the point than just guitars and girls. I have a feeling she's gonna fall in love with one of the band members. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I have 3 more books. 3. Okay, I have here Daisy Whitney's Starry Nights, which is in hardbound. It says here, it's not like other paintings, Julian. It needed more protection. And somebody answers, why? Who would want to hurt that painting? And the other, it wouldn't have been hidden for so many years if there weren't people who wanted to hurt it. 2 artists in love with the same girl. Maybe the girl's family had been after it. Maybe they wanted to protect her reputation, as my mother said. My head spins with shadowy secrets of a girl who inspired love, aroused jealousy, needed protection. Who is she? Ooh, this is like a fantasy book, which, this is what's wrong with me. I saw the cover, I liked it. I read the synopsis quickly. I liked it. I didn't even consider it being a mystery romance or something. Maybe it's just mystery. But it's hardbound. Maybe it's another Brooklyn girls book. Angie. So this is my other Brooklyn girls book. I think for Big Bad Wolf, they only have like 2 titles available for Brooklyn girls: Broke, Brokenhearted, and Bored. Angie James is lost. A regular poster girl for Generation Screwed. Being 22 isn't exactly what she expected. What happens when having fun isn't, fun. In the Brooklyn townhouse she shares with her best friends, Angie wants to figure out what to do with her life. But wild parties, bad dates, dead-end jobs, demanding fashionistas, and even true love just keeps getting in the way. Who knew adulthood would be so dumb? I think that's their signature, like, who knew adulthood's gonna be so dumb grown up? Which is a question I ask myself all the time. And dun dun dun, I've reached the end of the rainbow. Okay, the last is Sandy Hall's Science Point. Yes, I like Sandy Hall. This is also a Swoon Reads book. Alright, so if only Jane's magic 8-ball could tell her how to get through the summer with her perfect sister Margot, home for her perfect internship. Jane is not going to be able to spend the summer writing fan fiction as she had planned, and her emergency babysitting job requires Jane to spend the whole summer in awkward proximity to her new crush, Theo, a nerdy hot lifeguard with problems of his own. With his best friend out of town, Theo finds himself without anyone to confide in except Jane. Will Jane and Theo be able to salvage each other's summer? Even the magic 8-ball doesn't have the answer, but Science Pointy, yes. I liked her book a little something different. I also have that here, so that is it. That is a lot of books. I hope I didn't bore you guys. I am so excited to finally read them, and I'm so happy to be able to share my haul with you for this October, because you gotta start each month with a bang. Thanks, guys. See you soon to my next haul, probably in Christmas.